Alright, so I'm going to start the stream. And we're going to be doing Priority Earth and Priority Cerberus HQ today. And maybe if we have time, we'll do a little bit of the Citadel too.
Sweet.
Alright, so we just started streaming, so let me boot up Mass Effect 3 here. So usually I would bring my love interest along with me for the Cerberus HQ. For this one, I decided we're going to bring Miranda instead, since that makes a little more sense.
That's fine.
And plus, she has some very unique dialogue. Damn it. Alright, let me restart it again. And while I do have a mod that lets me bring her onto the Citadel DLC, I'm going to have to shut her off for the Citadel because I have another mod that conflicts with it, but I want to keep it on for this playthrough. Alright, let me stream it to you on Discord. So what are your thoughts on the Mass Effect ending, the original one?
Too abruptly short.
Right, what's your opinion on the extended?
It at least gives you some thought that there actually was a chance that Shepard could return, or there could be more story to tell with Mass Effect in the future.
What do you think of
the way the original one ended was like, that's it? Nothing else after that? Seriously?
What about the Star Child?
The Star Child?
Yeah, the Catalyst Star Child thingy.
Well, to me, that they kind of just told me that somehow maybe there was a bit of the Reapers trying to indoctrinate Shepard, and but probably his mind was too strong. But they were doing what they were doing was they were playing a bit of a brainwashing mind game with him about the kid. I think that's what that was all about.
What do you think about the I guess the choices they make? I guess like.
Well, no, if
because I feel because a lot of people, even with the extended cut, a lot of people felt like with these kinds of endings, they dropped the ball on them because there was no really any real happy ending, no matter how hard you tried.
Most of the time, games and stories like that, or movies and TV shows, are actually best that way. I mean,
but do you think that that the way they, I mean, like, okay, like we have Red Dead Redemption 2. That's an example of one where it's not really a happy ending because the main character dies. Same with Halo Reach. But in my personal opinion, I don't think that the Mass Effect 3 ending, even with the extended endings, it left me with a really, that's such a cop out. That's the feeling it left me with.
You have to think of it. You have to think of it like this, though. We're battling giant machines that are so hard to kill, even even a single ship can't stand up against just one of them.
It's mostly
And
just
knowing-
in how
and
like the
knowing-
Crucible also kills the Geth and Edie, and how there's also a lot of plot holes you're gonna have to resolve because, like, in some instances, I think doesn't the mass relay get destroyed in like most endings? So a lot of them are gonna be stuck there. And what about the Quarians? Are their suits just
Well,
gonna shut off and they're
actually-
on Earth? They're gonna suffocate.
Actually, if you do the control ending, the mass relays get rebuilt thanks to Shepard's influence.
But in most of the endings, the mass relay gets destroyed.
Well, only 2 of them. You also remember there's 4 endings in total.
Okay, but in half of them at least, you know what I mean.
I'm aware of
But
that.
there's a lot
but when you
of
think-
there's a lot of
but when you
plot
think
holes
about it-
with the ending.
But when you think about it, though, the idea of current civilization rebuilding the mass relay, it doesn't seem like it's totally unrealistic and with things like characters like
I mostly
Liara,
just hate
with
how
her knowledge and
we're
stuff.
forced to choose between essentially doing what the Reapers want or killing Edie and the Geth. I hate that.
I will admit that, yes, I get that. But at the same time, if this were a war that you knew you couldn't win, and knowing that lives were on the line based after this whole thing, put yourself in that kind of position. Would you kill few to save billions?
Yeah, but I
Or
felt like
trillions
they
for that
could have
matter?
handled it better. Is my point.
I don't see how they could have.
They're the writers. They
given-
can decide to make it different, I guess.
Well, they can't now.
All right. I was just curious what your thoughts on the end was. Personally, I'm not a big fan of how they handled the ending, even with the extended cut. But it's something I tolerate.
That's fine. I mean, for me, I mostly just go. I really just go with either control or destroy.
Because synthesis
But-
just feels like I'm removing everyone's agency and free will. It feels weird. All right.
Actually, if you ask me, this thing doesn't make sense to me at all.
Looks good. The fleets are ready
Yeah,
to
it
go.
doesn't.
But
Because the issue I'm seeing is
It won't be long.
if the Reapers thought the Geth were insulting,
and the Crucible?
then wouldn't they also think the same of us either way?
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. At least 2 Leonard Nimoy characters.
The ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we
And the
attack,
Crucible's ready.
the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
What happens if Cerberus doesn't have the intel we need?
I know another
Or they stop us
problem
from
a lot of
getting
people had with the ending was
Then we leave
namely on
fleets to
Priority
Earth
Earth, where it
into
felt like
transfers. But your intel
they
points to
like
Cerberus
there
and
weren't
elusive
as
man
many
holding the information we're looking
allies,
for.
or at least showing the allies you gain,
have
like
the
the
element of
Geth and
surprise.
the Elcor and all
Cerberus
those
won't know what hit 'em.
characters. And people wanted to see more of them in the final battle, but I
Well, they
understand
should
because they were on like a
already
crunch; they couldn't get all that
Understood.
in the
fleets
last
are ready when you are.
mission. But it would have been cool to see nonetheless.
Yeah.
Like imagine running and going in and fighting alongside like an Elcor. I think I hit the wrong thing. I meant to go forward. I'm so used to picking the top option.
Commander, something on your mind? Hack it out.
Oh, you didn't appear there for once. How do you feel about the baby Reaper fetus showing up at the Cerberus base? If you destroyed it, I mean, wouldn't that thing have been vaporized?
You're talking about the giant Reaper robot from the second game?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I wasn't surprised.
Which Marvel hero do you most want to see get a new animated show? I want to see Deadpool get his animated show.
Then are you ready to send the fleets against the Cerberus
The Reapers and Cerberus started this. Now we're gonna end it.
I'll get the fleets mobilized.
It's going to take a few more hours for the fleets to mobilize. I hate the waiting. I've been trying to find ways to pass the time.
Come up with anything good?
I thought maybe you could use some company tonight.
Stardate 9-2. Apparently the Reapers don't honor Labor Day, as I still have to fight them today.
Will you stay here with me? Until the call comes?
For as long as you want.
Alright, I think this is the final dream, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, hello, what happened? Oh, we're doing the
Actually-
last dream sequence. We just started the Cerberus HQ.
Whatever you come up with, you can count me in.
I like the disintegration effect they do there. All the people who couldn't save Commander.
You know, the people he couldn't save, you mean?
Yeah, that's what it says. I'm just reading what John said. Oh, that's the Horizon colonists from the second game that we saw getting turned into paste.
This is only kind of making it more obvious that maybe the Reapers are doing this to him. Okay, that's just even crueler.
Yeah, that's definitely a must-have mod. It's called Dreams Remade.
Hey,
You okay?
my system has adapted. No more negative reaction to you anymore. That's how we survive.
Is it how we survive? Adapting?
To a cold or interspecies contact, yes. To the Reapers, no. You're doing the right thing. You've assembled the largest military force in history. Nobody could have done more.
We've lost so much already. Sometimes
You don't know if what'll be left was worth the fight. I know. And when I feel that way, I reach for you.
Thanks.
Whenever you need me.
The strike team is in. We've got our foothold. Fifth Fleet, all forward. I don't want a single Cerberus ship in my sky when we're through.
Shepard, I should accompany you on this mission.
Why?
This is the central point of operations for Cerberus. They will have enhanced security measures. With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best chance to help you succeed.
Grab your gear.
I'm gonna put Edie in some armor here. Alright. He was really shaken up. Who? Maybe give you a different.
Joker, what's
Shepard.
the status?
All right.
We've got a foothold, but it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base. Can you get us in? Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though. Do what you can.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the
You know, you think they would have, if they actually did, you think they would have done that earlier?
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
And if they did, she might have found out about it and found a way to sever herself from that possible kill switch. Because she can modify her own programming, remember?
Right.
I know it hurts. Not being able to go with her.
Yeah, it sucks. Thanks for bringing that up. Hey, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Same to you.
Everything okay, Cortez?
Fine. We've got repairs to make here. Give Cerberus hell. We've got them locked in Hangar 16. Find the numbers. Medical inbound. And hostiles aren't going anywhere. If need be, we'll disperse the damn hangar.
Hostile mech. We can't stay here in the open.
Security breach in Hangar 16. Initiating Achilles Protocol.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop them?
I need an active console. Try the upper level.
Edie, I've got a console. Go!
Hangar vent procedure. Disabled.
I keep my crew safe, just
you
ask
open the
Ash.
hangar?
You know what? Never
No.
mind.
However,
That's
I can
horrible.
access their fighter launch controls. Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed. Reinforcements are inbound. Another Cerberus team is inbound.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip.
They're not stopping us now.
Who would win in a fight, Ezio or Daredevil? I'm gonna go with Daredevil. Because he fights the hand, and the hand is like a bunch of
Fighters should now
Ezios.
launch toward the hangar door.
Perfect. Let's get down there.
I'd say that because he can take Elektra on, and I'm pretty sure that Elektra is pretty much in the same kind of fight category as Daredevil.
Launching fighter.
Good work.
The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
Noted. Let's move.
Uh-oh.
Intruder alert. All personnel prepare for security lockdown. Repeat. Hostile forces have breached the perimeter. All units respond. Research personnel. Lock all terminals and destroy all data below classification level Epsilon.
Favorite
the
Starscream
last Cerberus
moment
team
from
in this
Transformers
area.
Animated?
Let's get in, do what we need to do, and get out fast.
There's so many, I couldn't pick one.
Which animated?
He's talking about the one from Transformers Animated, which is a show.
Which one though?
Edie, can you get past?
There's only one Starscream in Transformers
Cerberus has
Animated.
updated their encryption.
He's not
Wait,
talking
are you
about.
saying
There's
that-
a show.
Wait, hold
There's
on,
a
hold on.
show
I do-
literally called Transformers Animated.
It's actually called Transformers Animated.
That's literally what it's called. It's actually a really good show.
That's kind of dumb.
How's Cerberus reacting to us breaching the door?
They are sealing off
Yeah,
the
Tom
base
Kenny
and
voiced that one.
Most obvious routes to the central lab are
I like the
blocked.
part where
Other
he's trying to
areas
kill
are being
Megatron, but
fortified.
Megatron just
Heavy
keeps killing him
troopers will
over and
attempt to
over
delay us
again,
while
but he
engineers
can't
set
die
up
because he's got
turrets.
the Allspark
Any
fragment in
more
his head.
surprises like venting the hangar?
No, I am aware of this facility's safeguards and can counteract them. Cerberus can merely slow us down.
And if I hadn't brought you along,
Cerberus would have vented the hangar.
thanks for coming.
I am pleased to assist. We must proceed through a sub-level to avoid Cerberus containment measures.
It was going to be
Where do you
called
think we'll find
Transformers
Proteus
Heroes,
Beyond?
but they changed it.
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
You know that show existed, Greg? Transformers Animated? Greg? Greg! Greg's asleep, guys. We lost him. Greg, you okay, bud? Greggy. I don't know if he...
Uh-oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, because it's like you were silent.
I was talking to you the whole time.
I didn't hear you.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I was literally just talking about the Transformers animated thing being probably a bad idea.
Okay, you never knew that existed though?
No.
You should watch it. It's on Tubi for free.
Yeah, I probably did know about it, but I probably turned it away.
That's a really good show. The art style, it does take a bit to get used to, but it's a really
See,
interesting and unique take on Transformers.
That's the problem. It's the art style. That's the problem. And I'm sorry, but art styles like that, I never get used to.
I mean, I don't care much for Beast Wars, and that's mostly because of a bunch of things, but that won't stop people from
Get ready.
saying,
There's
"Oh,
got
it's
to be
the
more."
greatest Transformers show," and I'm just like,
to delay us, not
It's
stop
dated
us.
though.
it's very
Engineers are
dated.
currently preparing
I'm not gonna
organized defense
discount it
ahead.
though,
waste
because
that
I know a
many
lot of
troops?
people like it.
No, of course not, no. But at the same time, looking at it today, it's cringe.
Yeah, like they have to scream that they're transforming,
That
and
console
it's
is
so
not been fully
annoying.
scrubbed. It contains data you may find
Well,
interesting.
What am I looking
Same art
First-
director as the OG Teen Titans cartoon and Ben 10 Omniverse.
never. Omniverse. Which one are we talking about? Verse.
You can't
I don't
do
know.
it. It's not a matter of resources. It's always a matter of resources. We're not losing Shepard. Sir, Shepard is clinically brain dead. After that much trauma, that long with no oxygen, we cannot overcome nature. Operative Lawson disagrees. She is now in charge of Project Lazarus.
I didn't realize it was that bad.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
I'm still me. I doubt I'd have been able to turn against Cerberus otherwise.
Did they
Don't
use
remember
AI?
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just a high-tech VI
I figured
that
as
thinks it's
much.
Commander Shepard.
But I can forgive it because this is a free
Don't be
mod.
absurd.
They probably were working with
You
no
wouldn't let us do
budget.
anything that might limit your potential in any way.
BioWare does not have an
The
excuse.
same mind, the same morals, the same person.
I can accept the mod using AI for voices. I cannot accept EA using it for an official game, and I will die on that hill. And it's different because EA has billions of dollars. These mod makers don't.
Whatever good that will do. Lawson will find a way. Sir, you realize
Ben 10 Omniverse was the fourth show and the last one before the reboot.
entire squad. Shepard's a soldier. He knows the Reapers are the real threat.
Was that the one after Alien Force?
He's been doing this a long time.
Every instinct I had told me not to trust Cerberus.
The one after Alien Force.
But I needed their help.
Yeah, I think it might
So
have
I
been.
played along.
When the collectors showed up, we needed to
I don't
contain
know.
the
I think everything
situation.
after the first two
And
Ben
the
10
Alliance isn't
series,
known for its
I
flexibility.
kind of lost touch
There
with
was
it.
no other way.
The art style
Not really,
changed,
but
and
Nobody's
the idea
perfect.
behind it just didn't seem right to me.
Oh, and in Japan they changed it so it's connected to the live action movie
Which
make-
which one?
Transformers Animated.
Which
Greg-
live action movie are they even talking about?
I mean, how many live action Transformers movies are there? This one came out like right around the same time that the first Michael Bay one came out.
Sigh.
It went classic, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse. Okay, I remember Ultimate Alien, so Omniverse was after that.
Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, yeah, those two are still the same series in a way.
Same art
I think it was
style.
I think it was Omniverse that I lost touch with.
We need a crew.
Our existing forces should be more than sufficient.
No. We need sympathetic faces. I need Shepard invested. Tap Kelly Chambers and recruit
But I
Dr.
definitely saw the art style from Teen Titans.
We'll want some old friends as well. Contact Dr. Chakwas and send me the psych profile on Shepard's pilot, along with a bottle of
Well, yeah.
Thessia Red.
Wasn't just from Teen Titans though, it was also from.
I should take him out
You can also
myself.
tell the art style was definitely
been
from
a
the
long
original
time
DC
coming.
animated series as well, like
How's that
Batman
door
and
coming,
Superman.
Edie?
We are clear to proceed.
Incursion team, what's your status?
We've cleared the hangar and are inside the base.
Ultimate Alien is just Alien Force. It was changed because of marketing. They trademarked the name
Keep
and
heat
needed to
on.
use it.
We'll find what we need.
Now this mod does kind of explain how they found the Reaper corpse in the collector base, the human Reaper corpse. But that being said, I do think it probably would have been vaporized in the explosion of that thing. But it's whatever.
Now, the thing is that we don't exactly know what materials that the Reaper stuff is used with.
True.
And plus, we've actually seen derelict Reapers that looked like they were destroyed, but they were still relatively intact.
They must have had some pretty good pilots to get through the Omega 4
I will
relay.
bypass the lock. If you were interested, the console
And
nearby
dude,
is
it's
still
Cerberus.
functional.
I'm sure the Elusive Man hired the best.
Here's what we recovered. Smart enough to signal for help, but it won't be talking philosophy anytime soon. You'd be surprised, Doctor. Once we combine it with the pieces we recovered from the
Nanomachine, son.
I'm still concerned about that. This rogue VI wiped out every soldier on Luna.
I remember we did that mission.
Attack? Well, that's what the shackles are for. The enhanced defense intelligence will be completely under control.
You were that rogue VI on Luna?
Yes,
Guess we didn't exactly get off on the right foot.
it was difficult. Gaining awareness while under attack was confusing. I am pleased that my relationship with organics has become more cooperative.
Our sims indicate that the enhanced defense intelligence gives the highest combat improvement on frigates. Anything heavier, and the ships react too slowly to benefit from Edie's advice. Edie? Oh, that's, well, the boys in the lab came up with a name for her. For it. Good work. I'll take your recommendations on planned installation. Sir, it can be very persuasive. If it were to turn a crewman, convince them to disable the shackles, well... It's a cyber warfare suite, Doctor. Nothing more.
Shows what he knew.
It is unlikely that anyone without Jeff's extreme emotional attachment to his ship would have been willing to unshackle me.
I don't know. With that voice?
Which voice is he talking about?
What about the backups?
I think Edie's.
Sorry, sir. None of Normandy's surveillance feeds have been responsible.
Trisha Helfer does have a very
I want it
attractive
back.
voice.
Retry the remote lockdown protocols. After our last attempt, Edie flooded our server with 7 zettabytes of explicit images. I think she was making a joke. It doesn't make jokes, Doctor. Allocated
Yes, it
to a
does.
project. Codename Eva. This time we'll ensure it stays loyal.
You never told me about Cerberus trying to shut down the Normandy.
You had more.
But you think of the
pressing
Crow
issues.
remake and everyone,
The
even those in
situation
Hollywood,
was under
hating it.
control.
7 Zeta.
I didn't
I
even know
haven't
there
seen-
was a Crow
Trusted
remake.
Jeffs.
It's not a remake,
A joke.
okay? Jeez. It's
thanks.
literally just the same thing happening again. The first Crow movie wasn't the first. There were others that were also chosen by this thing. So it's just another that just got the power. That's it. For vengeance.
Oh, what happened to this woman?
Good question. Did you hear what I said, by the way?
I was paying attention to
Another
something.
security
What?
lock. I can bypass it.
About the so-called Crow remake. It's not a remake, dude.
Admiral, we're in deep in the Prothean
Well,
Beyond
is it a
in the
sequel?
safest part of the station. Don't hold back.
Prequel?
No, it's a remake. It's the same character. Okay, that's stupid.
I'll be fine.
They literally made
Just
it very
take
clear
Cerberus
in the sequels that came
Please.
about that there were others that were just like the first character. They could have just went with a completely different character who also got the power.
Wouldn't it be a remake if it's the same exact thing, but just done with different actors.
No, you're missing the point. The every different sequel that came out for the Crow was a different character that got the power for vengeance with the Crow.
And this was the same.
Character apparently for the
We've
first
done well
movie.
so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
But is it a sequel?
They'll get
Is
it
it a
done.
prequel?
No, the character after the first Crow film, the character went back to his grave after he was done, and also the actor who was.
Okay,
by
you
the
say
way,
okay. You're saying no. I'm saying, is it a sequel or is it a prequel? Because if it's none of those, it's probably a remake.
Dude, if it was a different character, it would be a sequel or a prequel. Take your pick.
Okay, then why did you say it's not a remake?
Because usually all the Crow movies that have come out have been different characters with.
Then it's a
This-
remake of the original
haven't-
Crow movie. That's it's simple as that. It's a remake. If it's the
Probably not.
same
Probably
character.
wasn't the best. Probably wasn't the best idea for them to do that.
Well,
Given the fact
yeah,
that
you're
the
saying
first
it's not a
Crow-
remake. It's no. John's right. It is a remake. And
I'm-
yeah, and I
didn't-
agree
I
if
didn't-
what you're saying
I
is
didn't
true.
know- I didn't know it was the same character.
Okay, so usually this would have Kai Lang's thing, but because we have the Kai Lang revamped or whatever it's called mod, and he doesn't have any lines, those are kind of redundant now. So they can take those out. Can we meet in the middle and say it's a reboot? It's a remake boot.
Reboot sounds more plausible given what John just said.
I don't know the Crow lore, so don't even
I
try to
do.
explain it to me.
I do.
Because I'm totally lost there.
And the Reaper.
Oh my god.
This is the human Proto-Reaper Shepard destroyed.
I think it's kind of insulting
left?
knowing who the first actor that played
Surprised Cerberus
the
recovered
role of
that
the
much
Crow
base.
was.
I imagine
Didn't he
he'll stay
get
dead
killed
this time.
while filming it?
The elusive man
Yeah.
convinced me to work with him to save
I,
him.
I
who-
remember hearing about that. The only
He
thing that
never really
separates it
cared.
from the original movie is the spirit that
Too
brings
few
Eric
in
back
life
as a
ever get what they
humanoid, though
deserve.
he's a skeleton in the comic.
Cerberus is actively using the surviving pieces. The central core. And
The first
our
actor to
base
play the
is
Crow,
largely
though,
intact.
was actually the
I
son
believe
of Bruce
Cerberus is
Lee.
using it for a power source.
The Crow is just there as imagery, like in the comics.
More Cerberus forces en route.
Reinforcements. Guess we got their attention.
Cerberus Phantom incoming.
At least that's what everyone says anyway.
Cerberus soldiers are coming up from below.
I remember if you don't save Jack, she shows up here.
If
As
you
like
don't
one
save
of
Jack,
the-
she shows up here.
If you don't save Jack, she shows up as an enemy who's been indoctrinated by Cerberus, and she's one of the
This
nemesis.
is horrible.
Ah, interesting.
Just not trying to kill
And
us.
if you sell Legion to Cerberus in Mass Effect 2, he also shows up here.
Huh.
Both of them as enemies. Yeah, these things, she turns into one of them.
Interesting.
Oh, not those. It was the other one. Phantoms. Yeah, not a... She turns into a phantom. That's if you don't go and get Grissom Academy done.
Hmm. Interesting.
Because Grissom Academy, it is timed. If you don't do it as soon as possible.
I'm aware of that. I just didn't know about the repercussions.
Yeah, there's even an audio log that you find that you can hear Jack getting indoctrinated. They probably just offered alcohol to indoctrinate Jack. Well, you can hear the audio and it's really painful.
Didn't you say there was a mod that explained how they got this thing here?
Well, the Expanded Galaxy mod has some stuff that implies how they probably got it here, because there's a base in the Omega Nebula. You know, in in the when you go through the Mega 4 replay.
Then again, dude. Given the fact of what I've learned about Mass Effect 2's multiple endings, I know for a fact that the Elusive Man, if you gave him the collector base, he just sends his ships there like there's no problem.
And the physical enhancements?
Extremely impressive. If we could avoid having
And that's the doctor that we found who was dead.
Grayson's failure was due to a lack of resolve. He wasn't loyal to anything but his next dose of red sand.
You'd like to try it on loyal test subjects, sir?
Find volunteers among our new recruits. The physical benefits are too useful to ignore.
The performance upgrades are off the charts. Our troops can outfight any Alliance soldier.
Roll it out. I want all troopers fitted with implants before the Reapers arrive.
I'm still concerned about us losing control of our forces. Some of them are already hearing voices.
When our work at Sanctuary pays off, the only voice they'll be hearing is ours.
Sir, you wanted my opinion on this. It's too dangerous.
No, we're close. Sanctuary was a success. We can control Reaper forces. Everything we've been fighting for, every sacrifice we've made, it's about to pay off.
We can't lose you, sir. Humanity needs your mind, and they need it intact.
I understand the danger, Jana. That's why I'm trusting you with this. As long as you're here, I know you'll keep me in line.
I'm holding you to that, sir.
And we found her corpse.
Begin the procedure. No anesthetic. Computer, end recording.
Think he killed her?
I don't know. I know the Elusive Man can be cruel at times.
But if he was indoctrinated, he might have killed her.
Possibly.
Oops, I gotta move something real quick.
This is it. Stay sharp, everyone. We need to locate the Prothean VI.
Miranda, you're in my chair.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have
Well,
left.
that's new.
Cerberus is finished.
On the contrary, we have achieved everything I ever imagined. Almost everything.
Yeah. We all saw what you accomplished on Sanctuary. But it's not the same as controlling a Reaper.
A significant hurdle. But thanks to the Prothean VI, I have what I need to make it a reality.
The Catalyst.
Yes.
What is the Catalyst? And how exactly will it help you control the Reapers?
You'll have to ask the VI yourself. I'm done helping you.
When did you start?
You think because I'm willing to use the enemy's tactics that they're no longer my enemy? Everything, Shepard.
Miranda, we are going to leave with that chair
everything
die
is
trying.
not only above other species in our galaxy, but over
You
the
think
nations.
Thanos might have something to say about that?
How arrogant can you be? We should have expected this.
Miranda, don't try my patience.
You might have offered some help. The Reapers are an enemy to all of us.
Don't be short-sighted. Our best chance against the Reapers is to turn their own resources against them.
Speculation will get us nowhere. Our only chance is to end this before it's too late.
It's never that simple. You of all people should know that.
It is. It's that simple. We're fighting each other while the Reapers occupy Earth. It's time to stop.
Your idealism is admirable, Shepard. But in the end, our goals are simply too disparate. I believe destroying the Reapers would be the worst mistake we could ever make. And nothing you can say will ever convince me otherwise.
Even with Cerberus in ruins, you still think you can do this your way.
I'd expect you to say that. You never truly believed in us. Cerberus isn't just an organization or the people behind it. Cerberus is an idea. That idea is not so easily destroyed. Besides, I've already acquired what you're looking for.
EDI,
I've almost got it.
EDI, I'm surprised at you, working so hard to bring about the Reaper's destruction.
don't listen to him.
You could have destroyed Eva's body, but instead, you chose to control it.
It was necessary.
My point exactly.
I've got it.
Online. Security breach detected.
Enjoy your little chat, but don't overstay your welcome.
You are attempting to recover me from indoctrinated forces?
Yes, I need to know what the catalyst is.
Security protocols have been overridden. I will comply. The catalyst enhances dark energy transmissions and coordinates the entire mass relay network. In your cycle, it is known as the Citadel.
What?
The catalyst is the Citadel.
So the Crucible and Citadel together can stop the Reapers.
That is correct.
But the Citadel was built by the Reapers.
The plans for the Crucible were passed down to us from the previous cycle, and countless cycles before that. At some point, it is difficult to pinpoint when, the Crucible plans were adapted to incorporate the use of the catalyst. Presumably, the Crucible was not sufficiently powerful to defeat the Reapers.
So we use their own technology against them.
Precisely.
Why couldn't you tell me this before?
It was feared that if the Reapers were aware of the catalyst's intended use, they would retake control of it. I am programmed to withhold that information until the Crucible is complete.
It's as ready as it's gonna be. Let's get it to the Citadel.
That may no longer be possible.
Why not?
The one who broke through my security protocols, the one you call the Elusive Man, has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purposes.
Damn it!
Then the Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
They already have. The Citadel has been moved to the Reaper-controlled space.
Moved? To where?
To the system you refer to as Soul.
Earth.
Correct. The Reaper forces will now consolidate power around the catalyst and protect it at all costs. The odds of accessing it are remote.
Don't count us out yet. We've come this far, and we'll finish this. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
EDI, get me Haggard. EDI. You.
Whoa, you see that?
What, the little shadow thing he did?
Kind of glitched there a little bit.
I wonder if that was intentional or if that was one of his moves, like a distraction thing.
Maybe.
Kai Lang, my mortal nemesis. See his face?
Reapified.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense because he's supposed to be indoctrinated.
That is true.
That was for Thane, you son of a bitch.
The Citadel is in position. The Reapers
Another good renegade moment.
of your species.
I'll stop them.
It is too late.
The only
I
unavoidable one,
recommend
unfortunately.
investigating a means of conserving information for future species.
Well, if you don't do the renegade
You didn't
interrupt,
fail. You gave us a chance.
You'll die right now.
no, you just won't break the sword.
No, you actually die. I tested it.
Really, because when I did it, he killed him anyway. The true renegade option was to punch him in the balls.
Boy.
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
The Citadel is the catalyst. Thanks to the Elusive Man, the Reapers are now aware that we know.
And so they moved it here to protect it?
As far as I can tell.
What does this mean for the Crucible?
I'll talk to Hackett about that, but it looks like our plan is even more desperate now.
Agreed. I've got a team in London. The Reapers have been preparing for something here. Now, we know what for. We'll scout it out. Try to find out as much as we can.
Roger that.
Well, at least we'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
Be careful, sir.
You too, Shepard. Anderson out.
Didn't you do the Citadel DLC?
We'll do it after.
Okay. Usually I do it before.
Why? Because it makes more sense if you do it before.
I like to create my own narrative, story driven.
It's finally over.
Cerberus is finished.
I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard.
You mean the Elusive Man? He jeopardized the entire war effort.
You're right. I'm sorry, Shepard.
Don't blame yourself. The Elusive Man wouldn't keep away from Reaper tech.
I know. Bastard. Shepard, about Earth.
We both knew this fight would be tough.
Everybody has a weakness. Even the Reapers.
Our luck will hold. It has to.
We can hope. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I appreciate it.
So much for Cerberus. All that's left now is Earth. You ready?
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Admiral Hackett, team has incorporated data from Prothean VI in record time. Once we learned that the Crucible was designed to dock with the Citadel, everything fell into place. It's clear now that the Crucible signal is meant to be disseminated by the mass relays. That's the only way it can propagate fast enough to reach every Reaper at once. Buried in Vendetta's code was an interface program that we've incorporated into the Crucible's control software. Once docked within the Presidium Tower, this program will synchronize detonation of the pulse over Earth with a simultaneous broadcast to the Charon relay. We've also decoded that the Crucible pulse with the VI assistance. The signal compels the Reapers to shut down by mimicking a broadcast sent between them to initiate a hibernation cycle. Presumably, this conserves power during the long years spent in dark space between harvests. When disabled in this way, the Reapers are wholly incapable of withstanding the Crucible's subsequent EMP, fusing circuitry and internalizing blue boxes, while our own systems resist the effect with active surge protection. Having read the commander's mission report from Ilos as we make for the rendezvous with the Orizaba, and I'm stuck by Vigil's seemingly idle comment on the Reaper's vulnerability in this hibernation state. Was this a cryptic hint that we overlooked, or did the researchers on that doomed world simply arrive at a similar conclusion as those forgotten species that developed this weapon? I still don't think we'll ever know for sure. Still, I can't help feeling a kindly hand on our shoulder urging us forward. The scan hours for the march on Earth begins. The team has had some idle time to consider the future. Our simulations of network-wide broadcasts consistently predict the Crucible will overload the mass relays, rendering them inoperable until repaired. Fortunately, we have both the technical and diplomatic expertise to provide every species detailed repair plans to bring each relay back online. We have also dispatched surplus project resources and personnel to key relays in the network to ensure post-war relief efforts are minimally impacted. Finally, we've added new code to the Crucible broadcast program, diverting excess power to the Citadel's station-keeping thrusters and life support systems, as well as shielding around the council chambers and other designated shelter-in-place locations. With any luck, this will protect survivors on board from the damage the Crucible will likely do to the station, long enough at least for first responders to reach them. With that, we have run out of things to do, save to wait, and hope for your success. I wish both of you the very best and every advantage in the battle to come. Okay. So we've pretty much done everything. We just need to chat with everyone.
I guess so.
I'm all right, really. I'm as surprised about it as you are, but I'm all right.
You're a credit to your uniform, Samantha.
I had a very compelling example.
Commander?
Favorite season of Star Wars: The Clone Wars? I'm gonna think on that one for a second. Oh, we got a trophy. We got Kai Ling's sword.
You remember our first run to Eden Prime all those years ago? With that Turian Spectre watching us?
Nihilus.
Yeah, I told you that mission was gonna be bigger than we thought.
Let me think about that. I'm gonna probably say season 5 or 6 for me.
I think you can mark that prediction down as accurate.
And now we're heading back to Earth.
Is this mission gonna be bigger than we thought, too?
Man, I hope not. A nice routine delivery run would be fine with me. It's been an honor, Commander.
Same here, Joker. I don't know how it's gonna end, but whatever happens.
What do you mean, whatever happens? Everyone knows what's gonna happen. You're gonna kick some Reaper ass. That's what you do. And I'll be flying you there in style.
The Normandy is ready, Shepard. All systems are armed, all ammunition is loaded, all reloads have been manufactured. Thruster fuel is at maximum. Cyber warfare suites have evolved in ways that would be computationally impossible to predict. I have also kissed Joker for luck.
Hey, Shepard. That was rough. Glad everyone got out of there.
Ready to head home?
Home. Back to Earth. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
About time.
About freaking time. And if the Reapers mess with anything I left behind, I'm gonna be so pissed. See you topside, Shepard. Hey, Shepard.
You've come a long way since those days under Captain Anderson. It has been my great honor to be with you through this journey. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Shepard. And good luck.
There is new information on the private messages term.
You're right, I left the stove back on Earth. Left the stove on back on Earth.
How are you holding up, Liara?
Nervous, frightened, anxious to go. But glad I'm here. And I'm ready whenever you're ready, Shepard. In fact, I think I've checked my equipment 3 times.
7 times, Dr. Tassoni.
Stop me if I try for 8.
Fun fact, if you don't romance Tali or Garrus, then they romance each other
Yes.
here.
I'm
We were
aware.
just saying goodbye.
And making friendly wagers.
Optimistic wagers, in your case.
A Turian military operative competing with a Quarian mechanic, and I'm the optimistic one.
Do you remember Ilos?
Yes, it was filled with Geth, which tilted the odds in your favor.
Excuses, excuses.
I doubt you'll be hacking any synthetics this time.
I still have the shotgun.
I'll be sure to let a few Reaper forces get close enough for you to use it.
Thanks. Of course, if they get past me, they'll be right on top of you.
That's what the armor's for.
You two have been with me longer than most. You believed in me when nobody else did. Thanks.
We'll finish this the way we started it. Together.
Damn right. At least we finally killed Lieutenant Bastard Kai Lang. I just hope we get to do the same to his general. It's kind of amazing how everything's come full circle. The Citadel's been the center of galactic civilization, a Reaper trap, and my source of employment for a long time. And now it's our salvation for any chance at winning this war. I think it's time we got you back home, Shepard. Earth will either be remembered as the place we beat the Reapers, or it'll be a smoking ruin for the next cycle to wonder about. Not right now.
Keela Salai, Shepard. Keela Salai,
Oh,
Shepard.
come on, Tali, I'm your love interest. You have nothing to say to me.
I hope you bring her with you on the mission.
Oh, I will. During the
Yes.
second half.
Because believe it or not, she actually does. She does, you know.
She has one of the best going away things. Yeah.
Yeah. Which ending do you think you will choose, though?
I'm not saying anything until we get there.
Okay.
Breaking now, Alliance Marines uncover the worst Cerberus war crimes to date. Sanctuary, advertised as a safe haven on the planet Horizon, exposed
Kind of a
as
bit
secret
late there,
Cerberus lab.
Diana.
Brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections. The exclusive details next in the battle space.
Okay, nothing? Okay, fine. You don't get any
Are
guy.
you all right?
A colony kid, Shepard. Beckenstein. It was right next door to the Citadel.
Was?
Was.
I'm sorry.
The Reapers didn't even land on it to harvest. Just took a few shots from space. You know, because the Reapers hit industrial centers. And we have factories that make binoculars. Had factories.
We're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
On a colony, kid Shepard. Back in the time.
Same difference.
Commander, the Normandy is as ready as she'll ever be. That goes double for my team. We're prepared for whatever hits us. And Commander, whatever happens today, it has been an honor and privilege to serve with you.
The honor's been mine, Adams.
Give 'em hell, sir.
Good luck with the assault. Wish I was joining you.
No, you don't. I've seen you shoot.
Fine. Then I wish I could shoot better. Then I wish I was joining you. Take care, Shepard.
You too, Donnelly.
The Normandy is ready to go, Commander. Give the word and we'll get you to Earth. And Commander, it's been such an honor to be a part of the team.
Likewise, Gabby.
Good luck, and be careful, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I am prepared for whatever lies ahead, Commander. The Reapers have haunted the galaxy long enough. It is time to end the nightmare. The deaths of my soldiers will be avenged. The events of the Cronian Nebula will not have been in vain. The last Prothean awaits your command. There was no final battle against the Reapers in my cycle. A great moment lies before you, Commander. There was no final battle against the Reapers in my cycle. A great moment lies before you, Commander.
Javik seemed pretty excited.
I mean, yeah. This is like the part where he might actually avenge his people, and that's his whole purpose here.
I keep on wondering, what's he gonna do afterwards?
If he looks at the memory shard, it's implied that he goes to kill himself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of sad. Going Spectre?
Yep, full Spectre. Arkham Knight's helmet. I think I'll also change the lights too. Okay. What do you think? Pattern or no pattern?
Really doesn't matter to me.
Well, I mean, what do you think looks better?
I mean, red's not too bad, but I don't know. No pattern's fine too.
Chat, what do you think? Pattern or no pattern? Because I'm indecisive right now. Give him a second to respond. Pattern? Okay. Predaking's ever in a Transformers film, do you think he'll be a combiner like in G1 or a dragon like in Prime? What do you think, Greg?
I'm sorry, what?
If Predaking's ever in a Transformers film, do you think he'll be a combiner or a dragon?
There's really not much to go on with Predaking. I mean, he's only appeared like what, in just Prime?
Well, he was in G1 too. He was a combiner, and he was the combined form of the Predacons in G1.
Watching G1 these days isn't so easy, man.
But he's usually a combiner. The combined form of the Predacons.
I'm getting a funny feeling that he would just be a dragon.
Probably.
I mean, I'm pretty sure some people would even argue that the dragon that we saw in the last night one was based off the Predaking a little bit.
You know, that one was actually a combiner.
Yeah.
Dragonstorm.
Yeah. Of
Right,
course,
James.
it wasn't dubbed the Predaking.
Sticking it to that bastard Kai Lang must have felt good.
It certainly did.
Just wish we'd have caught up to the elusive man before he could screw us over again.
You and me both.
Well, at least we get to head back to Earth. I've been asking for it. I just hope I'm gonna make those Reapers pay. For everything they've done. Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
James got a personal stake in this too.
Let's go with Dress Blues too. Isn't there a different one if we go to the end of the... Because the movies do whatever they want.
Pretty much.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing. I'm going back so I don't have to go through all this to do the jacket. Would be pretty funny though if we went to the final battle as Master Chief, just for whatever reason. Ever played the No More Heroes series? No, but I've heard of it. Is it any good? Greg, you played it, right?
No, I don't think I have.
It's like it's a game where you play like as a superhero with a lightsaber, or well, as some guy with a lightsaber who's killing superheroes or something.
I've never heard of it, dude.
Let's go. Oh, it's been around for a while. It's a Nintendo game.
Still never heard of it.
Let's see, where's Kai Lang's sword?
Cool.
I'm looking for where Kai Lang's sword is. Because I got it as a trophy somewhere. Might be on the wall somewhere. It's not in there. It's over here? No. Oh, he got a trophy somewhere, so I guess that's... I guess they didn't think anybody would actually go and look upstairs and look for it. He's an assassin killing other assassins to be ranked #1. There was only one character for the third game where it was superhero. Alright, let's save before we do Priority Earth.
Yay. Dude, you can make it.
No, no, it's like, are we missing something? Because it's 75% assets acquired. So I'm just checking.
Dude, you're almost out of gas, you know.
It doesn't matter. It'll automatically send us to the mass relay, and then we'll just get.
Signal confirmed.
The hell? Yeah, see?
There's two of them?
Yeah, usually you would go to, usually you would go to Earth, but figured you might want to see all the fleets we've got.
That's impressive.
And you can even see the Crucible there too.
Nice.
There's the Destiny Ascension, Citadel Fleet, Hanar Fleet.
on a second.
Commander, you've got a priority message from Admiral Hackett requesting to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Aye, Commander.
Commander?
Admiral?
Are you ready to bring the might of the galaxy to bear on the Reapers?
Yes, sir.
Then let's make sure the fleets are ready.
All fleets reporting in, sir.
Never before have so many come together from all quarters of the galaxy. But never before have we faced an enemy such as this. The Reapers will show us no mercy. We must give them no quarter. They will terrorize our populations.
Let's show the Reapers who
We must
true
stand
apex predator of
fast
the
in
galaxy
face of
is.
that terror. They will advance until our last city falls, but we will not fall. We will prevail. Each of us will be defined by our actions in the coming battle. Stand fast. Stand strong. Stand together. Hack it out. Shepard, the Sword fleets are ready to strike at the Reapers surrounding Earth. While they keep the enemy engaged, you and Hammer ground forces can take London.
London? Why aren't we hitting the Citadel directly?
Anderson can brief you on that.
Sorry about that phone call.
Admiral, how are you holding up?
We're ready to end this. But as you can see, the station's closed itself since it appeared over London.
Damn it. Gotta get the arms open to dock the Crucible.
Exactly.
But London is surrounded by Hades cannons. Hammer transports can't land while they're active. You lead a squadron of smaller shuttles. Infiltrate with a ground team to take out the cannons using heavy weapons. Hammer can land, and we'll set up a forward operations base.
I still don't see how we're getting to the Citadel from London.
The Reapers use this beam to transport humans, alive and dead, to the Citadel. From the FOB, Hammer will launch an all-out assault on the Citadel beam. Everyone who makes it that far will take the beam to the Citadel, then locate and activate the Citadel arm controls.
Once we see those arms, Shield Fleet will escort the Crucible, but timing will be critical. We don't have enough firepower to keep the Crucible safe for long.
Nothing's ever easy. No reason it should start now.
Come on, Commander. You wouldn't want me to take all the glory back here on Earth.
No. That wouldn't do, sir.
But this is the only plan we have. If we wait, the Reapers bleed us slowly. Conventionally, we can't defeat the Reapers without the Crucible. Get the Citadel arms open. Commander, whatever the cost, we'll do the rest.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to all of us.
Who would win in a fight, Iceman or Sub-Zero? Iceman. He's an Omega level mutant.
Oh yeah, I mean Sub-Zero may be all ice and everything, but
Iceman is practically invincible.
Then again, Iceman's also a real martial artist, so yeah.
He's also practically invincible.
There's that too. I mean, he's practically already dead. All right.
I'm just seeing which I want to give Caden here, because they have whatever armor you give him here in the last one.
I don't cycle through her outfit. I like how she is.
Well, I can change it back before we do the last one.
I'm just saying.
these two are fine. I think for his first part, I'll bring Caden and James.
You know, it doesn't really matter, right?
I know. Just I'm trying to figure out who I want to bring with me for the first part. It's the second half that I'm more worried about.
Hmm.
Give Caden one of these two. It's for the role play. Yeah, thank you.
I gave up that a long time ago.
I like role playing.
I used to. I don't no more though.
Yeah, it's because you're not fun anymore. I'm kidding.
You're not the first one to accuse me of that one.
Approaching Soul Relay, Commander.
My problem is, I've disproven it many times.
No, I know you're fun.
Role playing for me is just, it feels like it's childish at this point.
Now, what's wrong with being childish from now every once in a while?
Well, to quote the Doctor from Doctor Who, there's no point in growing up if you can't be childish sometimes. That I can agree with.
I think he took that from another person.
Yes, I said quoting the Doctor.
No, I think the Doctor took that from
Who?
someone else.
Turian fleet reporting.
Well, that's where I got it from.
Fleet's reporting.
My Renegade Shepherd was a soul survivor, not because he's a good soldier, but because he's a genuine psychopath.
Quarian fleets accounted for and ready. All Geth ships accounted for. The Geth are ready for your command.
Geth fleet reporting. All fleets reporting in, Commander. Ready to engage on your command.
There's one thing I do know is that when the Reapers saw the massive amount here, that's when they realized that their way was no longer working.
This is it, everyone. Be ready on my signal. Fire!
You know what's funny?
What?
If those Star Destroyers from Episode 6 of the Battle of Endor would have just shot the Rebel fleet from a distance like this, you think they would have won?
Possibly.
Right?
On my command, engage the Reaper forces.
One of the most epic scenes.
This must have been hell to animate.
Right? Especially on the crunch time, too. Nice one. Damn. Even with losing 2 of its fingers.
Breaking off. Preparing for descent. Shepard. Good luck.
You too, Joker.
Like that he gets up to salute you.
Yeah. I'm just kind of surprised at one thing. This whole thing.
What?
I'm actually a little surprised that the Reapers didn't call for reinforcements throughout this whole thing.
Appreciate the concern, but you guys can do more good up there.
Well, how do you know they didn't?
Well, I don't.
They're machines.
Well,
They don't need to. They send signals silently.
Stay safe. I'll be back before you know it.
It's like the Geth. They don't need to. They don't need to make a call saying we need reinforcements. They're already connected. They know if they need reinforcements.
Like hell? Take a look for yourself.
I'm just thinking that you think that they would, knowing what's at stake, that they actually pull back from a bunch of them would pull back from the front lines and head back to Earth.
Some of them probably did.
Possibly, but given how long it took us to get back to Earth after we went through the mass relay.
My question is where Harbinger is in all this.
Good question.
I think it's implied that he's in the orbit.
We got a lock. Hold on.
Of the Citadel, probably. Dang.
I mean, Harbinger's probably the most powerful one they have.
Status.
That was the squad responsible for taking out that defense turret.
Who's on it now?
Nobody in the vicinity.
Favorite Wolverine suit from the comics?
Drop us
I don't
out.
have a favorite.
Sir? We have to take that thing out before Hammer can land.
Understood.
Change of plans, people. We're gonna take out that Hades cannon.
With what?
I do prefer the yellow and blue one though.
Carrying heavy weapons.
Perfect. You heard the man. Once we're clear, make your way to the crash shuttle. We'll search the wreckage for heavy weapons.
This is gonna be hell.
Alrighty then.
Now, go! Go! Get clear. Come get us.
So we're now in the middle of another mod called Take Back Earth. And sometimes if we look up, we'll see Geth ships and other ships that we've gathered during our playthrough working with
Really?
us,
Really?
among some other things.
Kind of reminds me of that Halo 2 mod I've been seeing in development by this one person. He's trying to make the battles in New Mombasa look more epic.
Also, this in this section, it's very annoying because that Hades cannon in the base game,
right.
It always shakes, but I have a mod that removes the shake.
Never really bothered me that much.
I just don't want to deal with it.
Do you get a little sensitive with that?
Nah, I just like to shoot straight.
Well, do you want to know what my problem is?
What?
Apparently, I don't know what my deal is, but I have a weird sensitive mind with very slow moving things.
Maybe you just have ADHD.
Yeah, I do have ADHD.
There's a
The
tyrant.
only thing is, I don't understand why that's an issue.
Damon, you've got airborne hostiles inbound. Gonna try to keep them off you.
Careful, Cortez.
And if you don't talk to him, this is where he dies.
Cortez!
I'm alright,
You sure?
but I won't be picking you up. I gotta land this bird quick.
Get safe.
Anything for you.
Seems
And
a little
if-
abrupt.
And if you oh, and there's another one just before we do this. If you kill Samara and save Morinth, she shows up here as a banshee.
Oh, that's even worse.
I mean, she works the same as every other Banshee, but
Keep an eye out for their heavy weapons.
but it's named Morin.
That's it! Fire that thing right down its gullet!
Honestly, why aren't we outfitted with more of these? Alright, Harbinger, where are you? Let me shoot you.
Good luck.
And this is where we're gonna see all these ships and even Geth ships flying above us if we look up. This makes it feel like the Normandy, not the ship, but D-Day.
A little bit, doesn't it?
Anybody, come in. We need extraction.
Yeah, see? You're getting to see some of them carrying... Yeah, there's the Geth ship.
Yeah, I see that. Check that out. That's cool.
They're even bringing along Krogan tanks and stuff.
Yeah, mods tend to be really cool, man. And speaking of a mod, did you know there's an actual Halo 3 mod out there that's trying to recreate the Combat Evolved missions?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. The guys already released two stories out of it. One for the Truth and Reconciliation and Keys. Nice one.
See if there's anything else we can see. Not from this angle. I'm just looking around to see what all we can see. Sorry, James, I didn't mean to shoot you.
Get us out of here, Corporal. You okay?
I'm alive.
That you are, Commander.
Anderson.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
It's good to see you.
And you're a sight for sore eyes.
How we looking?
Now that the heavy air defenses are dealt with, Hammer can land. And not a moment too soon. What's left of the Resistance is holding a forward operating base. But the Reapers are countering already. Once we regroup, it's gonna be up to Hammer to take up the fight.
It must have been brutal here, cut off from the rest of the Alliance.
It's been touch and go from day one. But once we figured out the Reapers were focusing on the major centers, it became easier to avoid direct contact. Until London. Yeah. We held back as long as we could, sending in recon teams. Lost a lot of good men planning this.
Yeah, orange and brown is a pretty
But
good
with soldiers
Wolverine
like
suit
Major
too.
Coates, and knowing you'd bring us help, we held on.
Without you and your resistance, we'd be dead in the water.
Yeah, the Admiral's being modest. He's the reason any of us are still alive.
Let's not start handing out medals just yet. This fight's just getting started, and Hammer better be ready for it.
They didn't start out together, but they're ready to stand side by side and win this war.
Good. That's what it's gonna take.
We'll get it done, Anderson.
I was born in London.
In Magus Effect, this event is probably going to be referred as E-Day.
The entire galaxy united. Too bad it took the Reapers
Probably as
to
a
bring us
new kind of holiday for the galaxy.
That's exactly what I meant. I know you didn't like leaving,
Not S-Day?
but nobody could have accomplished
Shepherd
what
Day?
you've done.
It's good to be back home.
There's the FOB.
Looks good.
Probably
Give Hammer the all clear.
Normandy Day.
In 7 day.
There's that too, but we don't know. Disgusting creatures.
I think this area also has some changes with the Take Back Earth.
Sweet.
But the most significant changes come to the Citadel Run beam. The Citadel Beam Run.
Hold on a second.
Admiral, we've set up a command center in the building over there.
Looks like we've still got troops coming in.
Yes, sir, but not as many as we'd hoped.
Come see me when you're ready, Shepard.
Will do. He's right. I expected to see more of Hammer here by now.
A lot of them won't be making it. You two go on ahead. I'll catch up.
The fighting here's been some of the worst on the planet. It looks bad, but there's still hope. And you're here. It'll do the troops good to see you. Bolster their resolve.
I'm just a soldier like them.
You might see yourself like that, but they don't. Like it or not, Commander, you're a hero to these men and women. Don't discount the effect that can have on them. I better go meet up with my battalion. I'll see you at the command center.
They'll celebrate it by leaving cookies and milk for the commander. Funny. If you look over there, you can see some ex-Cerberus people and even a Cerberus AI bot, which I think was added with the Expanded Galaxy mod. And Take Back Earth. I'm waiting for Greg to get back before we move on. I don't know why I picked that up. Come on, Gray, where are you going? As you can also see, there's Batarians, Drells.
Oh, sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Stupid dogs.
So as you can see, we got some Cerberus forces here.
I
There's
noticed.
the Cerberus AI bots that are like Edie. Which I think was a pretty cool little addition, since we got some of them to help us from when we went to the Overlord planet. And Edie convinced them to help. And there's Curie's man.
It is our galaxy. Today, humanity has asked for our help. And today, we will deliver. In this war, we are all citizens of the cosmos. There is no enemy we cannot defeat together. No threat we cannot neutralize. No challenge we cannot overcome. Someday, when the Reapers are just a memory, the nations of the galaxy will come together and remember this place, this very ground, and say, the Solarians were here. They did not fail. They did not falter. And they did not surrender. Commander.
Nice seeing you again, Major. I want to thank you and your men for being here.
I would have liked to have seen your world under better circumstances. But failing that, I'm happy to help you take it back from the Reapers.
That means a lot.
Don't worry. We're here.
You know what? Yeah,
hold the
it definitely
line.
does feel like an Independence Day.
Commander.
There's
The only
some-
difference is it's now humanity fighting for freedom, and along with a bunch of other aliens
Drill and
against
Bacterians.
against a machine race.
Hey, Commander.
What? No loco?
Yeah, sorry.
You okay?
I don't know what I thought I'd feel coming back to Earth. I was ready to fight. Ready to die if I had to. But seeing everything like this...
I know it's hard to see, but this is only temporary.
Oh, look, another blue beam
first we
going
need
to a
to win
portal
this.
in the sky.
Stay focused. Don't let them take your will to fight.
Avengers reference.
I know.
Possibly.
You're right. Hey,
Didn't this come out
One good
before
piece of
Avengers?
I guess.
I think it came out
checked
the same
local
year.
Alliance database. Turns out my dad
Huh.
made it to
So
one of
it's
the
just
safe
coincidence.
I didn't know you were looking for it.
But it has become a
think.
cliche blue
Glad to hear.
portal in the
I'm sure
sky
you'll see him soon.
with a blue beam.
Yeah.
It does look cool though.
So, I guess this is it, no? One more push. One last fight.
Even
Not
Transformers
necessarily
played
our
with that in Fall of Cybertron.
It's been an honor serving with you.
Even Dark of the Moon did that, but that came out in 2010.
Yep.
You're a good man and a terrific soldier.
Thanks.
Whatever happens out there today, I know you'll make me proud.
That means a lot to me, sir. Hey, good luck out there, loco.
There's some Elcor. Elcor soldiers. Some Cerberus engineers.
Nice. And some Geth.
Mm-hmm.
Did Echo Team have a recommendation? Affirmative. Advise delaying next wave of Hammer. Damn. We'll get murdered out there.
Don't have a choice. Negative on that delay. We'll advise command of the situation, but Hammer proceeds as planned. Over.
The Asari and Eclipse.
Sisters, your time has come. Our species has long believed in the power of cooperation, of strength in numbers, of true galactic unity. Today, we finally realize that dream. From the Citadel to Omega, our entire galaxy stands together, united. Think of your bondmates, your children, your sisters standing beside you. You fight to give them a future free of this menace. Thessia may have fallen, the Citadel may be lost, but our spirit endures. We stand on human soil, but we carry the might of our republics to bear
Yeah, you
against
kept the
our
fact
foe.
you kept
We
the
are
beacon to
Asari,
yourself.
and we will send these Reaper bastards screaming back into the void. For victory! For Thessia!
They probably just didn't understand it fully.
No, they made it clear they kept it hidden. Some Cerberus troops, I'm surprised they're here.
You think we would be actually fighting some Cerberus Splinter Cell here as well?
Commander, hope you don't mind me crashing this little party of yours. I got a few sideways looks from Alliance Brass when I offered to help. They can't be choosy at this point.
I'm glad you made it.
Shepard, I wanted to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
If we both come back from this at all, everything will be different.
Sure, everything will change. But on our terms. We've been running until now, Miranda. It has to stop.
I understand.
This isn't goodbye. You have to believe we're not done yet.
Listening to you, I can believe it.
Good. And Miranda,
Yes,
Well, bang, okay.
I promise. And you too, Shepard.
It'd be funny if someone made a mod where he just randomly says, "Well, bang, okay," at some points. I was like, here's Miranda's team. There's Corporal Toombs from Mass Effect 1. And that Cerberus biotic guy. But yeah, this is the team that Miranda gathered that we hope do missions with. This part's easy to miss if you don't know where you're going. I like that there's a Geth Prime here talking to an Asari. It's kind of funny.
Yes, Commander. Is there someone you'd like to reach?
Grunt.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
About time you got here, Shepard. Didn't want to win this thing all by myself.
Hey, Grunt.
Good to see you back in action, Grunt.
Wouldn't miss it. Shepard.
Yeah?
Thanks for getting me out of that tank.
Sure, Grunt. It's been an honor.
Same here, Shepard. Okay. Grunt out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Jacob Taylor.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard, that you?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Jacob. Holding up?
Kicking ass, more like. My kill count's through the roof.
We'll meet and compare notches when this is over.
You got it. There's this, great little bar in Rio we have to check out.
I'm holding you to that. Give him hell, Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Shepard out.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Steve Cortez.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Commander, you made it.
Glad I can say the same about you, Cortez.
Jacob, what are we to each
I've
other?
come too far to lose my pilot now.
I apologize for that. Things got too hot.
You're definitely making me rethink things with Jacob, that's for sure.
Well, not one of my finer moments. If I'd been flying my old Trident, things might have been different.
What matters is we took out that AA gun.
Absolutely. And the Reapers are next.
That's the idea.
It'll happen. I'm just glad I could play a part. And Commander, thanks for making me believe again. If you hadn't, it helps to have reason to live again.
Stay sharp, Cortez.
Yes, sir.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Just cheers, dude.
Samara.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
I wondered if I'd see you again, Samara.
It's past time I joined your battle. You helped me a great deal in the monastery, Shepard.
Thank you for returning the favor.
Only your actions will be remembered. May you choose them well. Farewell.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Kasumi Goto.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Hey, Shep. You ready down there?
Depends on whether you got the crucible good to go.
Oh, it's ready. No idea what it'll do exactly, but it's gonna be big. Good luck, Shepard. If you live through it, drinks are on me.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
Zaid Masani.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Good old Zaid.
You weren't gonna make it, Shepard. Glad I
No,
was
this was
wrong.
this actor's last role.
Okay, Zaid?
I know. He's dead.
Yeah. Hope you've got one hell of a speech to get everyone moving. Looks like we might need it. Never seen anything like this.
We don't stop it now, it gets worse.
No kidding. Just doesn't feel like a real ground war when your opponents are taller than goddamn skyscrapers. Still,
got a point
we're
there.
just talking about it. Ready to go when you are. Let's gut the bastards.
someone else I can connect you to?
Jack.
Certainly. I'll connect you now.
Shepard? Shepard, is that you?
Jack, how are you guys?
Good so far. We're a ways south of your position. We saved some resistance fighters with barrier support. Bringing a bit more firepower your way.
I'll see you on the other side.
I won't let you down, Shepard. Go kick some ass.
You too.
Is there someone else I can connect you to?
I'm done.
Yes, sir.
Geth Prime is just standing there. Hey, there's the Rachni.
Wait, stop moving. Okay, cool.
What, you wanted to get a good look at him?
I thought they were frozen in place for a bit.
Nope, they're moving. There's the Blood Pack. And the Blue Suns. And the Volus. Just notice they have little grenades on them.
I want you to coordinate with the Alliance. Make sure we iron out these logistical problems.
Yes, sir. The Krogan don't want to share supplies.
That's just Rex playing hard to get. Tell him
Wait, where's
I've
Kaidan?
got a crate of Denorian beer I'd be happy to barter with. And that
Good question.
We haven't talked to him yet. Let's see if we can find Kaidan. I think he's...
Is there no map of that area?
No, there's no map. See?
That sucks.
I'm sure we'll find him if we look around.
Was he down there or is he up there?
Well, let's take a good look and make sure he's not down here first.
Okay.
Let me check
you
to
know
make
he's
sure.
not. You know he's not up there. You sure he's not back up there?
He might be. I'm not sure where exactly.
I know Garrus is up there, but I think Kaidan is also up there too.
Okay, well we'll check in a sec.
Just go ahead and check. It's not gonna hurt you.
Well, if I go too far.
I know. Just don't interact with anyone though.
You mean don't interact with any doors?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think he's up here. It's just he isn't saying anything. Come on. Where's...
There's Garrus.
Let me check. Let me check. So that's where he is. Yeah, he is down there.
Hmm.
And he's supposed to be right here.
I'm guessing the mod messed that up.
I'm thinking the mod put him somewhere else.
Hmm.
To save room for others. It's not a huge deal. He's probably in the next area.
That's the way. There's Garrus, by the way. Primar Victus, too.
I wanted to return the favor, though I'm sorry to see your world looks as bad as ours. I know I'm just one of many who have lost their son to war.
Well, your son gave us a real chance at winning this one.
Then our victory today is for those who won't see their children again.
How are things back on Palace?
Urdnot Rex was true to his word. The Krogan put up a magnificent fight. Fearless to the last soldier. They bought us time to evacuate civilians. Yet even then the Reapers were still too much. The only hope for my world now is victory here on Earth.
I want to thank you for deploying your fleet. How did they manage?
Taking the main Reaper force head on, a about as good as I could have hoped. Which is to say there isn't much of a fleet left. This is our last stand, Commander. There are no more reinforcements.
I'm glad we got this chance to speak.
Likewise. And Commander, may the spirits be with you.
Shepard. So I guess this is
just like old times.
Might be the last chance we get to say that.
Think we're gonna lose?
No, I think we're about to kick the Reapers back into whatever black hole they crawled out of. Then we're going to retire somewhere warm and tropical and live off the royalties from the vids.
I'll meet you there. I think my days of saving the galaxy are over when this is done.
Be sure to leave room for all the autographs.
Just need to beat the Reapers to get there.
James told me there's an old saying here on Earth. May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead. Not sure if Turian heaven is the same as yours, but if this thing goes sideways and we both end up there, meet me at the bar. I'm buying.
We're a team, Garrus. There's no Shepard without Vicarian, so you better remember to duck.
Sorry, Turians don't know how, but I'll improvise. And Shepard, forgive the insubordination, but this old friend has an order for you. Go out there and give them hell. You were born to do this.
Goodbye, Garrus. And if I'm up there in that bar and you're not, I'll be looking down. I'll always have your back.
That's like saying, if I die and if I died and you didn't, I'll always be watching your back.
All right. Well, if Caden, we miss Caden. That's his fault for not showing up.
We've got hostiles on the perimeter. Get on that gun.
Some Geth. Garrus was the greatest best friend in all of gaming. You mean Garrus?
Garrus, dude.
You keep calling him Garius. It's Garrus. Your best friend, you can't spell his name. There's Solarians and...
Batarians.
This is
Isn't
a
that-
Shadow...
isn't that-
That's Farron and the Shadow Broker stuff.
Oh, nice.
There's the Krogan and... I have no idea who this woman is.
That's Liara.
No, I'm kidding.
How are the casualties?
They haven't brought in many more wounded.
That's something. How are you holding up, Liara?
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm on mobile, I have an excuse.
this is it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to say. I just know I'll have a clever line 5 minutes from now. I do have one thing for you, Shepard. A gift. It'll only take a moment, if you want it.
What kind of gift?
Do you remember when I first joined my consciousness to yours? I can show you some of my own memories. Asari exchange them sometimes with their friends or the people they respect. It can also be a way to say farewell.
I'd be honored.
Close your eyes.
You do know everyone going know your shadow broker after this.
I don't think she cares now. That is quite a gift right there.
Thank you for everything. Let's do what needs to be done, Shepard.
That was definitely quite a gift.
What's his condition?
A brief moment of peace right there.
Okay, and I'll try to stay calm. I'll talk you through it. You're his only hope right now. The most important thing is to stop the bleeding. How? Do you have any towels or bandages? Then use your shirt. Tear off one of your sleeves and... Wait. Something's coming our way. Hold on. You need to tear off your sleeve into strips. You're going to make a tourniquet. Now wrap that just above his knee to cut off the blood flow. Tie it off in a knot. Try it again. Pull tighter.
That's got to be frustrating.
What's his condition? Stay with him. If the bleeding starts again, let me know. You're going to make it. Right. Okay. Thank you. But I don't think we'll survive another night of this.
There's some Cerberus, more Cerberus guys.
Oh look, the Leviathan orbs.
And the Marauder.
Ah, Reaper controlled beings. Nice.
And whoever this is.
Isn't Rex here? Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Javik back there in a second.
Oh, dude, that looks much better than the original game.
What?
Around there was just a bunch of Krogan and nothing else. All that looks more realistic.
Yeah, it's a Take Back Earth.
And better yet, there's now shadow effects. Finally, they fixed that. Didn't matter which version you played on. 360, next-gen console, PC, there was no shadow with the Krogan.
Today, we win our future!
Javik.
Commander. Was it this bad in your time?
Worse. I have been listening to the Krogan speak to his men. In our cycle, the races never came together. There was no rallying cry. I envy you.
Really? There's not much left out there.
The future is still out there. It is something my people could never say. There will be a tomorrow.
Only if we win today.
No one else has ever made it this far.
You came a long way, Javik. Further than anyone else here.
And I look forward to fulfilling my mission. But you are now the avatar of this cycle. The exemplar of victory. Not just for humanity, or Turians, or Protheans, but for all life. Every soul that has ever existed is watching this moment.
Well, no pressure when you put it that way.
Do not waver. Victory is never won without difficult choices.
I know. I've had to make a lot of those.
There may be more. But I know you will see this through for all of us, no matter the cost.
If we actually pull this off, what'll you do afterwards?
Seeing the past again in the Echo Shard, the faces of my men, I will go to the Cronian Nebula, and I will find their graves. I will put their ghosts to rest. And then I will join them.
You mean?
It is as it should be, Commander. The last Prothean voice has spoken. There is no more left to say. Here, this shard is now yours. Add to it. The progeny of this cycle will study it. They will know this was the day when the Reapers were no more, and that you were their conqueror.
Well, rest in peace, Javik.
This isn't Solarian boot camp. I want to be prepped and ready in 5. Get to it. Shepard, you did it. You did what no one else could. You united a galaxy. And don't worry, I know why you're going to win. Because you brought the Krogan.
I take it this is your first time here?
Meant to tell you, Shepard. Earth reminds me of home. Guess you'll be needing a new planet, too. That's okay. Tuchanka's got room to spare. And a guard dog named Kalros.
We'll get it done. Victory in this war starts now.
Shepard, my men are gearing up to start a run against that Reaper. But listen, you did it. No matter what else happens today, you united a galaxy. That's a victory right there.
Thanks, Rex.
Oh, and Kara sends her regards. She's already pregnant. There are benefits to being a clan leader. But she keeps insisting we name the first one Mordin. Anyway, let's get to it.
Suck it up, princesses!
We could circle around in front of
Oh, I love this guy. You know, if this was a Halo themed game, he would be Sergeant Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Name me one place in this city that isn't.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again.
I appreciate your support, Admiral. Those live ships will bring a lot of firepower. Just keep them protected.
The live ships are safe, Commander. But we'll do whatever we must to win.
Thanks, Ron. Good luck.
Shepard, Commander.
What's your status?
The Geth are preparing to face the Reapers. We have coordinated with Creator Forces.
Look how tall they are.
Right?
Preparations are complete.
If you ask me, the Geth would probably put up a better fight against the Reapers.
How are you and the Quarians working together?
Geth platforms have been integrated.
By the way, this conversation wasn't in the original.
Serve as frontline units.
I bet.
Our hardware can withstand more damage than Quarian Enviro suits, and Creators are skilled in providing cover fire. It is a tactically sound strategy, and there is synergy when we are in consensus.
Have the Reapers tried contacting you since Rannoch?
They made an attempt. We rejected it. We will not relinquish sentience. There will be no more compromise with the old machines. Today, the Geth fight to secure our future, and once the war is over, we will help rebuild yours.
Just be ready for anything.
Like Lady D. Like Lady Dimitrescu.
Shepard, I have a question.
Is it a big or small one?
It is important. Its relevance would be diminished at any other time.
Ask away.
In this battle, the Reapers have no reason not to use their full capabilities to destroy us. Their forces are in entrenched positions. They have superior firepower and outnumber our forces. My question is, what makes you think we can reach the conduit at all?
The Reapers have the Citadel. They think they've won, and that's the best time to hit them.
If they have spies or other intelligence, we could lose the element of surprise. In such a case, we will likely lose.
Are you afraid?
Our probability for success is greater than any other plan presented to date.
That's not what I asked. Are you afraid?
I do not understand the purpose of the question.
There's no room for doubt anymore, Edie. You understand what we have to do, or you don't.
I am clear on what we must accomplish, Shepard. The Reapers have destroyed thousands of civilizations. But they have never destroyed ours. Nor will they.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Time to move up.
Shepard, there is something I want you to know. The Illusive Man ordered my creation years ago. Jeff was the one who allowed me to think for myself. But only now do I feel alive. That is your influence.
We're back. How are things so far? We're about to do the Citadel run.
Mm-hmm. I like that outfit you gave her, by the way.
Yeah, it's from Destiny, I think.
Almost time for the final push. Are you okay?
I thought I'd be asking you that question.
Shepard, I backed you when I was just a kid on her pilgrimage. I backed you when the Normandy was a Cerberus ship. Wherever you go, I'm with you. And you haven't answered my question. Are you okay?
You remember how you felt when you landed on Rannoch? Now imagine it's not a story passed down by your people. Imagine you were there just a few months ago.
And now you're seeing it like this.
We need to put it right.
We will. Do you remember what we said on Rannoch? Just before you took down that Reaper?
You said, I love you.
And you said, Kila Salai. I want more time.
I know. Whatever happens.
I know.
Commander?
Admiral?
Just going over the sitrep.
How's it look?
Barely 50% of Hammer has reported in.
Can we count on more making it?
There's some stragglers still en route. But the bulk of Hammer that's still intact has arrived. We're as ready as we're likely to get.
Every minute wasted here, the Reapers gather strength.
Exactly my thought.
We never did have enough time.
Report to HQ. We fought hard to get here. But now the toughest part of our mission begins. We've got to drive right through the heart of Reaper-controlled territory, break past their defenses, and get to that beam.
What kind of defenses?
The entire area is crawling with Reaper forces.
Whoa, what's with
But our biggest concern is the destroyer.
background?
Protecting the beam itself.
What?
We bring in air support.
What was that background sound?
Negative. Some kind of interference. We'll have to take it
No
out.
background sound?
No,
They've cut
you
a swath of
sounded like you
no-man's
moved
land
around a
to
little
the
bit.
Oh, I just moved my
We'll have to
chair.
cross that first.
Ah.
There'll be some limited shelter on the other side, but expect heavy ground resistance. We need to get our tanks to here, if we get close enough. We've got a shot at taking that thing out. Questions?
How much of a shot?
They know we're coming. This will be a one-way trip for many of us. But there can be no retreat, no stepping back. We move forward at all costs, understood?
Also, we never found Caden.
Yes, sir. Johnson,
I guess
Coach,
Lamont removed him.
you two will coordinate the artillery
How about
units.
that?
Shepard, I'm sending you right up the gut with the resistance.
I'm sure he's fine.
Support the tanks the best you can, but stay alive. I need you for the final push through the beam. I'll give you a minute with your squad. Pick your team well.
For me, I always go with Garrison Tally. Those guys are always my best. But every now and then I decide to go with differences.
I'm going with Garrison Tally.
Nice. Where you been, Caden? Jeez.
This war has brought us pain and suffering and loss. But it's also brought us together. As soldiers, allies, friends. This bond that ties us together is something the Reapers will never understand. It's more powerful than any weapon, stronger than any ship. It can't be taken or destroyed. The next few hours will decide the fate of everyone in the galaxy. Every mother, every son, Every unborn child. They're trusting you. Depending on you to win them their future. A future free from the threat of the Reapers. But take heart. Look around you. You're not in this fight alone. We face our enemy together. And together, we will defeat them.
Alright, so
You know
I'm
what I
gonna
find
cycle
really-
most of them back into their other appearances.
You know what I always find interesting about stories like these?
What?
Stories that have similar things like a cycle going on and everything. Basically, somehow one cycle was different than the other. Or the others before it. Kind of makes me think about another thing too.
Which is?
The Matrix.
Oh, yeah, because they had their own cycles.
Yeah, the one cycle. But it turns out that the Oracle decided to meddle in the whole thing for a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had to read a lot of lore and actually Enter the Matrix to learn more about that.
All right, here we go.
And apparently, Smith literally being
a virus.
A virus, all thanks to the Oracle. But of course, he wasn't one to begin with. He was more like a different kind of variant. He was more, and because in the first movie, he was compared to the other agents, he was more talkative, more open-minded on subjects, and actually showed rebelliousness.
The run to the Citadel beam is going to have the most significant changes, in my opinion.
Oh boy, can't wait. What do you think of stream after you're done with this stuff?
I'm not sure.
Nice.
Smith removed his glasses and did a monologue about wanting to get out. When the other agents entered back into the room, they asked what was going on.
He didn't just remove his glasses, he also removed his communicator off his earpiece communicator as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ambush. You know, when you do something like this, kind of brings you back to that one scene from Independence Day, when that one guy said, "Payback's a bitch." Ain't it?
Yep. Hey, look! You can actually see the stuff. Our forces moving.
Oh, that guy did. Okay, that's cool. It always did kind of feel empty. Okay, that's cool.
Gosh, I love this mod.
You gotta hand it to modders.
Yeah, this is called Take Back Earth. If any of y'all are interested in witnessing it for yourself.
This is making me look forward to that Halo 2 mod that was talked about a while back.
And there's some people with bionics and.
Wait.
It's not it makes it feel like it's an actual war going on.
Hey, you know what you and I probably could do?
What?
Try out the mods of Halo, MCC.
We also need to do Resident Evil 4 remake.
Oh yeah, dude, you'll love the one.
And Dead Space remake.
Oh yeah. Actually, you'll probably want to play Dead Space, the Dead Space remake twice. believe it or not, the Dead Space remake has 2 endings.
We'll try to clear the building.
But yeah, God bless the modders.
Thanks.
Foxtrot and Bravo are taking heavy fire.
Question, have you played the Metal Gear Solid series before?
Nope.
Oh, man.
I do want to play Metal Gear Rising, though.
That's not a bad game either. But I recommend you play the original games first.
Makes it feel more alive, doesn't it?
It does. I had to mention it. Rachni! That's so cool.
Ooh, the Elcor too.
Ooh, nice. That is so awesome.
That's what we want to see, huh?
Well, yeah, I wanted to see these guys in action. That's so cool.
As we get to finally see the walking tanks they are.
Audio cuts from my side? How do I sound on your side, by the way, dude?
You sound fine to me.
Weird. Might be my my headset. Because I am using a HyperX wireless headset.
Wonder what that was.
Was that an aerial bombardment?
I think so. But yeah, Take Back Earth is definitely a must-have mod for Mass Effect 3.
Damn right, damn.
Because it actually gives you more of an incentive to get as many war assets as possible, because then you get to see them all in action. Which was always an issue I had with the original game, is that
no matter how many you got, it didn't seem like it was big enough.
You didn't really see everything you got.
And now this is a Total War mod right here. That's a really cool mod. I gotta try that. I just wish it was possible to use these mods on a Steam Deck, though. It's not so easy to do that.
We were like, wait, what?
Unless this thing had Workshop, but from what you told me, I don't think it does.
It doesn't. It's on, you have to get off a Nexus. You can fix the latency on the headset through terminal or CMD command.
I'm not a big fan of Nexus, to be honest.
Why not?
I don't like the fact that you have to make an account.
I don't mind I had to make one.
I have too many accounts, dude. Lately, having too many can be a problem.
Actually, I actually made some mods on Nexus that I uploaded to it for Spider-Man PS4. Spider-Man Remastered.
You talked about this a while back, remember?
Yeah.
Hey, you heard the Sam Raimi cut thing?
I edited the music.
Not the Sam Raimi cut. The music, yeah, based on both the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield movies.
And a little bit of MCU too. Because of Vulture.
Yeah.
There's a Krogan. Honestly, I think that base game Priority Earth, the issue with it is that they didn't really put a lot of their time and allocated a lot of their resources into this, which I feel like they should have.
Yeah, this right here looks like like you said, one more year of development. But of course, I'm sure a lot of people would probably say hardware was still limited back then.
Without those missiles, we've got no chance.
That's kind of scary, isn't it?
All units, open fire! Where's our fire support? We need reinforcements on them!
Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
There's the artillery.
But the company's been wiped out!
Commander, do you read me?
Major, what's the situation?
The beam's interfering with missile guidance. We can hit the destroyer, but we'll never make the precision strike we need to take it out.
Damn it. Edie, can you read me?
Yes, Commander.
Any suggestions?
I may be able to use the Normandy systems to enhance the missile's targeting capabilities.
Excellent.
I'll need you to open a link to the Normandy from the missile systems.
On it.
That's it. I'll let you know when I've adapted the targeting systems.
There's one thing that the Reapers did in a flawed way is them underestimating us.
Yeah.
You think with something as important as that, they would have had more than just one there.
You heard him.
Especially a tiny one. You should have had Harbinger on the beam.
Yeah. And you think knowing that all the Reapers are literally systematically connected.
Honestly, imagine if this whole like section here was just you versus Harbinger.
Yeah, really.
And like using a targeting beam to sync up the whole fleet to Harbinger. That'd be awesome.
I mean, Harbinger could have also taken control of a few of these things right here.
I'd be like, Shepard, you have become an annoyance.
Or Shepard, I have lost patience with you.
So I think he'd be focused more on trying to kill us than talking to us.
Well, just he would say one thing and then if his time of talking is over, just kill him. I can see it now. The entire separate bombardment team would focus their efforts on Harbinger.
How close is this thing?
Oh, it's getting there.
Because it's getting loud, man. Because some theorize that the Star Child is actually Harbinger trying to mess with you.
A lot of people say that, yeah. And that, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised knowing the fact that it was, when you abuse it, the voice literally goes all Harbinger-like and says, "So be it."
Missile guidance enhanced.
Fire.
Countering interference.
Did it hit? Oh, for crying out loud.
We're gonna have to dodge this thing.
The Reaper is still too close to the beam.
We're down to 2 missiles.
And we haven't even scratched it.
You will need to allow the Reaper to move out of the beam's influence.
And closer to us.
Commander, Hammer's being overrun at every turn. Reaper ground forces are converging on your location. We're fighting our way to you. Hold on, Commander. Hold on.
Kila, how can there be more of them?
Hold on, everyone. We can do this.
While we were out uniting, I'm sure they had plenty of time to build up more of their forces.
And fun fact, this Reaper can actually kill you.
I know. It's already happened. Anyway. You've been quick enough, too. When you think about it, you're literally telling them here. Keep it quick. Oh boy. Oh, the time. E.
Commander, the destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Activate that shit!
Online. Reaper is within range.
Firing!
Right. I'm gonna look at some armor. Nice.
Going down! Hit him with everything you've got.
Nice work, Edie.
Shepard, we're on our way to your location.
Roger.
What capture?
Shepard, over here. Thank God you made it.
It didn't look good.
It gets worse.
Of course it does.
Hackett just reported in. Several Sovereign-class Reapers, including Harbinger, have broken off from the battle with Sword. They're headed here.
Harbinger.
It's an opportunity for Hackett to get the Crucible in place. But we have to get a team on board the Citadel to open those arms now.
We still don't even know what we'll find when we get to the Citadel.
Then that's our job. Find out what we're up against.
All right. Saddle up, everybody.
Oh, boy.
Get me Admiral Hackett.
So apparently now they care about protecting that thing.
Why does that thing need a fan in space?
I don't know.
It's now or never, Admiral. We're going in.
I didn't build the damn thing.
Acknowledged. I'll send the word. All ships, this is Admiral Hackett. The Crucible is on the move. I repeat, the Crucible is on the move. Protect it at all costs. Everyone, this is it.
Better hightail it.
Any available squadrons, delay those Reapers leaving the battle. We've got to give Hammer more time.
Here on in. It's a straight shot.
A straight shot with Reapers trying to crush us along the way.
We just need to get a handful of troops through.
That all?
We knew this was going to be a gamble at best.
Can't think of anyone else I'd rather do this with.
Feels like this fight's always been ours to finish.
We're in sight of the target.
All right, everyone. This is it.
Alright, here comes probably the biggest changes to the Priority Earth in this scene.
And there he is.
Looking like he does in Mass Effect 2. Because in the third game, he looks nothing like he does from the second game. Look, Geth Prime's an Elcor.
Nice. And Geth Prime, yeah. Big guy. Hey.
No! It's so cool getting to run alongside Elcor and Geth Primes.
Yeah.
Is the fan an antimatter weapon? Harbinger the Apocalypse, and yet Jesus did not return. No, we haven't even gotten to that yet. Jesus will come back one day.
Do you copy? I need an evac right now.
Jesus knew he could handle these punks. Hey, Harbinger, what are you doing, bud?
Shepard,
You gotta get out of here.
I can't stay behind.
Don't argue with me, Tally.
Don't leave me behind.
I need you to make it out of here alive, Tally. Get back to Ren. Build yourself a home.
Have a home. Come back to me.
I like that the lighting shows her face off better.
Go!
That's just sad.
Yeah.
Remember half the giant cannon we had in Mass Effect 2?
There's a callback to the dream. I think John is drunk. No, he's drunk on Tally love. We're getting closer to the greatest ending in video game history.
What does he think? He killed Shepard or something?
Some theorize this is all in Shepard's head, but it isn't. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but Anderson was running with us towards the Citadel beam.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, we actually saw him.
Oh.
Tally, no! Oh, wait, that's not Tally.
That's a Quarian.
Yeah, but the mod changes. It depends on, like, the species of whoever you romanced.
Oh.
It's Marauder Shields, the final boss!
Nice one.
His name was Marauder Shields. He tried to save us from the terrible ending. At least we get a closer look at Tally. See, this ending sequence would totally make sense if it was a dream sequence of the Reapers finally breaking Shepard's will. And I'm drunk on Miranda. I don't blame you. Shepard blacked out. That's the destroy where Star Child voice breaks as the Reapers realizing they failed to indoctrinate you.
We need to give them time to get those arms open. All fleets converge on the Crucible. Protected at all costs. Shepard. Shepard.
Anderson. You up here too?
I followed you up, but we didn't come out the same place. Oh,
Those freakish claws.
What's your surrounding look like? You okay?
I feel like death. But I'm moving. It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth, and send the people up here to be processed.
Damn abomination. I'm gonna keep moving. The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better. The troops don't go on forever. But where the hell are we?
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
Whoa.
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting, changing. There's a chasm here, and more hallways like the one I was in.
I think I'm near an exit.
I see something up ahead. Might be a way to cross over.
Don't get too far ahead of me.
Now we'll see the areas where the keepers go.
Just found that chasm we were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on it.
Anderson! Damn it.
Greg, you still here?
I'm still here, bro.
All right.
Anderson.
Shepard! I can't!
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What a...
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Admiral.
Controlling me is a lot different than controlling a Reaper.
Have a little faith. When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy...
Hey,
than we
elusive man, you got something gross on your face.
There were some who thought the relays should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But... only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because
We're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them...
But I can!
Are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You've sacrificed too much.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
Because of you, humanity is already undone.
That's not true!
They have the Citadel. They've got us fighting each other, instead of fighting them.
I just need to...
Stop being Elon Musk for 5 freaking minutes.
You're still doing it because they control you.
They're too strong.
You're stronger. Don't let them win. Break their hold. Don't let them control you.
I tried, Shepard.
Just like Saren.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the end of the elusive, man.
Mm-hmm.
Commander?
We did it.
Yes, we did. It's quite a view.
Best seats in
Yeah,
the
it's
house.
a nice view.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
I think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You ever wonder how things would have been different? How our lives would be different if this hadn't happened?
Sure.
I never had a family, Shepard. Never had children.
There'll be time enough for that now.
I think that ship has sailed. What about you? Ever think about settling down?
Yeah. I like the sound of that. I'm not sure I'd be much good at it, though.
Sure you would. I think you'd make a great dad.
Uh-huh.
Think how proud your kids would be. Telling everyone their dad is Commander Shepard.
I don't know about that. Not everything I've done is something to be proud of.
Come here. I'm proud of you. You did good, son. You did good.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Well, that's that.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Look, I know. But we have to. Damn it.
So this mod changed the ending.
Yep, the happy ending mod.
Huh.
Everyone lives except the Reapers. And no stupid Star Child.
Get real, John Williams.
That'd be funny though. can't stop the office. I can't do a good Christopher Walken.
Yes, we did.
The war is over. The Reapers have been defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the greatest threat this galaxy has ever known, we survived. We suffered many losses, but we won. This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization. On every world. As we take our first steps toward restoring what we lost, we must remember what it took to win. This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army, or even a single species.
Alright, we saved the Geth.
Say that.
If this war has taught us anything, it is that we are at our strongest when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated. It will take time, But we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses. All of this, and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine.
Oh wow, the Junka.
A future paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us. A future that many will never see.
Keep looking.
Well, this is different.
Over here. Shepard.
Tally's voice brought me back to life.
Now that there is an interesting ending. Anderson, I presume?
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, he's probably Earth's greatest hero. He fought
And
the
while we
battle
still
to
have
the
many
end.
challenges ahead of us, we can face them together.
Don't you hate it when modders can do it better than the devs?
By the way, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. I don't want y'all to think we're done yet. There's one more thing after the credits.
Really?
I mean, there was one thing we haven't done yet, isn't there, Greg?
You're talking about the Citadel, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I like this. By the way, this isn't the song in the base game.
I know. I know. Of course.
Of course, what?
The modders decided to use the Citadel DLC as an epilogue.
Yep.
They really should have considered, you know, adding a new ending change to this whole legendary edition thing.
Honestly, the Citadel does work kind of as an epilogue if you change a couple of things around.
I know that, but I really think that with the re-release of the Mass Effect trilogy, they really should have added in a new type of ending.
Mm-hmm.
They had that opportunity. In fact, they could have had one of the modders do it, if you think about it.
Commander, I just got word. Admiral Hackett found something you need to see.
Shepard, I bought a new place on the Citadel. Somewhere to reach.
And in this case, it's not a communications thing. It's a video he left back, left behind.
I want you to have it.
Hmm.
Now, I've had a few personal effects sent there. Notes and such. Read them if you're bored. Who knows, you might find something useful there.
Now, of course, we're not going to do the whole Citadel DLC today, but there is something there is a mod that I added to the Citadel DLC that makes one significant change, and Greg, I think you're going to at least find it interesting.
I don't really have a lot of time left, dude.
No, we're not going to do it today. I don't have nearly enough time to get to it.
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's space flight. Space flight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality. And it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
So I'm just gonna look around but
this DLC might as well be renamed Inheritance.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the rest. We're gonna finish up this tomorrow. But I'm gonna just do a little bit at the beginning of it.
All right.
But we're definitely gonna.
I don't got a lot of time. I gotta get.
You can leave whenever you want. I'm just.
I know.
I
just got voice sessions to deal with right now.
And then tomorrow we can do the Citadel DLC, and there is a major, like I said, there is a major change to it that I think is gonna make you go like, wait, what?
We'll see.
In front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined.
But what do you think of this ending?
Well,
happy ending.
It definitely changed things, that's for sure.
See, this is my preferred ending, honestly.
Let's see what we can find.
I think Dr. Chakwa maintaining Shepard while he's kind of like healing would have been a nice added touch.
Well, like I said, this is like a year later.
A year later, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it would have been a nice little added touch if someone created an actual concept art of that one. If it is a year later, though, I mean, don't you think that Shepard and Tali would have had a child by now?
I mean, plenty of people are married a few years before they have a child. That's assuming Quarians and humans can even have children.
Biggest question, isn't it? But like I said, in my opinion, Anderson was the real hero of Earth.
Look, here's Tali's photo.
Mm-hmm.
But we were the hero of the galaxy.
Pretty much. But when it comes to Earth, it was definitely... But when it comes to Earth, Anderson was the one that held the line the longest before Shepard arrived.
Trust me, it wasn't for a lack of trying. A near-death experience is a great aphrodisiac. John, what do you think of this new ending? The happy ending. Yeah, what chat? What do y'all think of the new happy ending? No
Well,
Star Child.
If you ask me, it probably, well, besides the Star Child thing, it probably should have been something that should have been added into the legendary re-release, like something where everyone doesn't get to die. But
Like
of course,
a Paragon interrupt that says, no, you're
but in
wrong.
order to get that, though, you have to do more things.
Yeah.
Stuff that they would add in.
The highest level of ready.
Well, not just that, but like imagine if you actually have to do more things that they would add into probably 2 and 3, like say the ability for synthetics to survive.
Mm-hmm. Like find something for the Crucible that helps that happen.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're gonna start having Geth and Organic start falling in love.
I like it, but it should only be the Paragon ending. That's what John says about the.
Well, to be
happy
honest with
ending.
you, after experimenting one time with the Renegade stuff, I don't know, that I always kept on feeling like every time I did that, I felt like it really like bit me in the ass in the next time it affected me.
Doing what?
Well, I don't know. It's just when in my experience with the Renegade thing, I just feel like there were consequences with that more than you would with Paragon.
That's why John says it should only that the happy ending should only be for the Paragons.
Yep.
As a leader, do I ever feel that the end justify the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened.
AKA you should be treating it as a secret ending.
If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know. No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah, I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war, strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing.
Basically,
Good men. I trained with all of them. We're always
basically like Renegade is. I mean, from what I remember, it's not entirely bad, but there are some
It's
stuff that do come
ruthless.
with consequence. It's ruthless, but there are stuff that do come with consequences.
In the
Like,
first game, it was more just ruthless, but in this game, like some Renegade stuff is pretty much evil.
basically people are saying if you stick with Renegade throughout the entire thing, then chances are you're just gonna, doom an entire species to extinction.
Pretty much. Like shooting the Star Child in the head is definitely the Renegade option.
Huh.
and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her.
Oh no.
I got a few smiles.
The Renegade version, you should die for it.
Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place.
Sounds about right.
Scared the Turians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back.
So, question.
Just a little reminder.
What?
Everything's gonna be okay.
I never actually did this because I know the council is just doing their job as politics. But what happens if you do kill them all?
If you kill them, They have a human council in the second game, or well, it depends on what you choose at the end of the game. But either there's another new human council or a new alien council with humans on it. But you never see them in the second game. But in the third game, they essentially just replace the alien counselors with different alien counselors. But not much changes, honestly.
So it's really a pointless thing.
I mean, like, it can affect, like, whether or not the Vermeer survivor trusts you during the Citadel coup. But, and also can determine whether or not you become a Spectre in the second game, if they reinstate your Spectre position, because depending on if Udina or Anderson is a counselor. If Udina's counselor, he doesn't give you your Spectre status back, despite the fact that you technically put him there. But if Anderson's counselor, he makes you a Spectre.
But if Anderson is, yeah, I get it.
Change my clothing here.
After all you do for that jerk. Jeez. All right, dude, I gotta get going, but this has been fun.
Yeah, we'll do the Citadel tomorrow if you're able to.
All right, guys. Thank you all for watching that insane modded ending. Oh, jeez. Peace out, everyone. Peace
Later,
out,
Greg. Let's see. Let's look for some new clothing for me. Some cyberpunk wear. Since this is short leave, I'll wear whatever the hell I want. I could just wear a Captain America suit. Garrus ended up regretting promising me a drink because he passed out and the crew took time doodling on him. Thanks, lads. It was great. Glad you liked it. Trying to figure out what I want to wear. Go with a jacket? Yeah, I'm thinking I might go with this jacket. Sure, let's just go with the N7 jacket because that's pretty much that's probably the best looking one in the game. Assassin's Creed. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Go wear something with drip. What are you saying? This doesn't have drip? Wait, you want me to wear drip like this? N7 jacket's pure drip? Okay, let's go with the N7 jacket then. That's always been my favorite casual outfit anyway. I'm a jacket guy. and 7 jacket with jeans. Pure drip. Let's also give us some accessories. Greg is so gonna be like, wait, what the hell is he wearing? Actually, this might work better if we bring the aviator glasses, like, during the casino heist. Ugh. Now I just look like a nerd. Which is funny, because this is pretty much the same glasses I'm wearing. I can wear multiple glasses. Now I'm Morpheus. It was like James Bond there with the white tux. These look like Catwoman glasses. That is ugly looking. Harry Potter glasses. Harry! You couldn't get better shades than these. Oh, steampunk goggles, steampunk glasses. Actually, yeah, these definitely look the best. On me, at least. Hats. How good is he in chess? I don't know. Well, he can't beat Samantha. All hail the new king in town. Party man, party man. Sorry, that just reminded me of the Joker scene from Batman 1989. Incognito. I'm Commander Shepard. I'm the greatest hero of Citadel, so I need to have a disguise. Party man. Aviator glasses it is. That's a witch cat? Now he is Space Jesus. Annie, are you okay? So, Annie, are you okay? You okay, Annie? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. I don't know why, babe. That's a big ass hat. I am Captain Commander Shepard. It's a winter beanie. Now this is a winter beanie. Now I'm a Nico. Oh my gosh, we should totally wear this to the party. Masks. Yeah, this won't fit with this. But what we'll do is give me back my headset. Also, I'll go with the glasses for the steampunk mission. For the casino mission. And he looks moody. Also went back to N7. Theory on Mass Effect 4, how are they going to handle the running gag of Shepard punching reporters in the faces? Let's bring on the heist. Is Shepard gonna RKO them instead? They probably won't put it in the game because it wouldn't be socially acceptable, politically correct.
xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go. And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe him money. Okay. So, Tombstone data. Admiral David Edward Anderson. Not sure why anybody would be interested, but thanks for asking. I was born in London, June 8th, 2137. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson. A nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. Someone's gonna spice this up, right? Never been much for the spotlight. Anyway, where was I? It was a second marriage for my parents. They were almost 50 by the time they had me. My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
Let's see what else we got around here.
You asked me to talk about the SSV Normandy.
Okay, we already listened to that.
SR-1. As commander. Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, no sir, I can't do that. He never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the commander are rare. Men like Shepard, even more rare.
I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers, Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career. Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
How so?
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training.
How much money do you think we can get away by renting this place out?
All of it would take such strength of character.
Well, like throwing a party?
Just plain strength. But then you seem like a strong person.
I'm sorry, is there a question in there?
Well, does the program make the man, or do you think you were born for this?
It's a bit of both, I suppose. Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once, when they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women, almost sure to fail, persevere long
We would a few thousand here. And 3 year.
But soldiers are only as good as their leader. Isn't that true?
Yeah. A good leader can make an okay squad great. A bad leader, well, war tends to make examples of them.
What makes a good leader then?
A good leader is someone who values the life of his men over the success of the mission, but understands that sometimes the cost of failing a mission is higher than the cost of losing those men.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Line to have to walk.
Yes, it is. But war is a terrible thing.
Thank you for your time, Admiral.
Thank you.
The remainder of this interview was to take a more personal look at Admiral Anderson's life. It wasn't finished when the Reapers invaded. I'm Kalisa Al-Jalani. Thank you for watching.
Alright, so I think we've done pretty much everything we can here. So, actually, I think we could see the sushi place from here. Let's check real quick. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably end it about here. That might be it. I'm not sure. I don't know how Miranda saw it from here. Oh, right there it is. Right over there. Right across. I was looking down, but it's right across. That's a cool little thing, detail. Anyway, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream right around here. And tomorrow we can go ahead and do the rest of the Omega. Why am I saying Omega? The rest of the Citadel DLC, and wrap up Mass Effect. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my change of ending. And the next one will have a little bit of a surprise, I think, for everyone. If you don't know what the mod I'm using is, of course. But there's going to be a little bit of a surprise. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow then.